We are very excited here tonight at the North Carolina Education Lottery because North Carolina is a lucky state. We've won 7 jackpots so far. This is the 5th Powerball jackpot we won, and we won the Mega Million jackpot twice. They range in size from 12 million to 188 million. So we have folks who know how to beat the odds, but this jackpot is the largest in state history, $344 million. The ticket sales from games like Powerball help us raise money for our great cause, education in North Carolina. We're raising now about $670 million a year for education. It's helping every county in our state. If you start from the beginning of the lottery to now, we've raised $6.4 billion for education. That's billion with a B. We don't meet jackpot winners every week, but we do meet a lot of big winners. We're averaging now $4.5 million a day in prizes. But tonight, I'd like to introduce to you one of the luckiest men in North Carolina who won Saturday's jackpot. He is elected to take a lump sum, which will be $223 million. Please meet Charles W. Jackson, Jr. Charles has agreed to take a few questions from you and tell you a little bit about his lucky story. So I'm going to let him take the podium.
I got to remember all this because I ain't used to this. For a couple of years, I was just playing the same 6 numbers twice a week. I mean, the same 5 numbers on Mega Ball and Powerball. And I never expected to win, and I just got lucky. But I played at the same place most of the time, so I'm glad they're happy too, because they're nice people. And I hope to give, there's a few charities I want to give some of the money to, like St. Jude's and Shriners Hospital and Wounded Warrior. And I don't know, that's really about all. I don't know what else to say. I'm just I didn't even know it this morning. I didn't look at the tickets, and I don't have the TV, the news to tell me. So I got up and looked at the ticket. And really, I didn't see the last digit and thought that I just won $50,000. So my wife had already went to work, and I called her back and said, look, we got to go to Raleigh. She said, for what? I said, well, I think I won at least $50,000. And after I hung up the phone with her, I got back in there and looked, and I said, dang, I got them all. So then I called her back and said, look, I won the whole thing. And she said, well, how much is the whole thing? I said, I don't know. I just played. I don't know what it is. And she said, well, Google it. So I went in there and punched up the instant lot on Google. I said, you ain't going to believe this. I got it all. I don't know what to do with most of it. I hope it don't change me a lot. And I'm going to try not to change my life, but like I said, I'm still going to wear my jeans, maybe newer ones, but.
Do you think you'll still be working?
I'm retired.
He's only retired.
I won't work to start with. I was just playing the lottery. So.
What are you retired from?
I had a military store for a while, business of my own, out on Riley Road, going in the base, right there before you get in the base, in Fort Bragg. So. But most I retired off the Social Security, which is just a little bit, not much. So,
tell us what was going through your mind when you looked at the ticket and made the realization.
It just, like I said, you always, you play and to win, but then you don't ever expect to win. And like I said, that's why I was happy to people at IGA, because I always told them I reckon I won $2 or $4. I was always playing about that, and that's. Every once in a while I hit a red ball. But I didn't really have any thought. I mean, I don't know. It just kind of numb, I still hadn't come over me yet how much, all that money.
Planning on doing any traveling or anything?
Well, I've already been about 20 times to Vietnam, which my wife's Vietnamese, so, and her younger sister still lives over there, so I enjoy that. Besides that, I don't know. Probably go over there pretty soon, but I don't have any other plans. I hadn't decided yet. I'm just kind of stumped, you know.
What made you come forward so quickly?
I just saw the ticket this morning. And I told my wife, she said, well, let's wait till in the morning, we'll go up there early. I said, look, them people at the store already know it. Let's go get the money. So, you know.
Did you pick the numbers yourself?
My stepson's daughter, she's 8 years old. Me and her and Grandma went to a restaurant, a Vietnamese restaurant, and ate, and she had some fortune cookies. We always give her the fortune cookies. And I said, save the fortunes for me, and I can look at the numbers on the back of them. I want to play them, and that's where they came from.
Was that the only ticket you bought, or did you buy multiple?
No, I always play the same 5 numbers for Mega Million and Powerball, and I've been playing them for probably a couple of years.
And so was this the first time you went with the cookie?
No, the same numbers I got off of the fortune cookie that day with her. They're the same numbers I played. And I've been playing them ever since. And matter of fact, if I'd look on the back of the fortune cookie, there wouldn't be saved but like 5 numbers. I'd just pick another number and put on there because I had random red balls just in case. That's why I hit $2 or $4 every once in a while. So just got lucky with it.
Do you have any big plans, anything that you've always wanted to buy?
No. And really, I don't. I mean, that's the simple answer. It's not, it hadn't washed all completely over me yet. But I don't know what I would want. I mean, I'm pretty happy the way things are, so I don't know.
Do you consider yourself a lucky person?
My brother always said that, but not usually. Me and my brother had a deal to give each other $1 million if we won the lottery, the big, and I called him a while ago when I got here, and I said, are you ready to be a millionaire? He said, what? I said, I won that lottery. You didn't see it? He said, yeah, but I didn't know it was you. He said, don't mess with me now, man. Don't mess. And some lady walked by and said, congratulations. He said, I heard that. I said, you did win it. He said, but I'm your only brother. Can't you give me $2 million?
He's already trying to negotiate.
Oh, yeah. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with trying, is it?
What did you tell him on the $2 million?
Huh? No, I ain't answering yet.
You mentioned the different charities. Why are things like St. Jude's, et cetera?
Just things I've seen. I mean, I don't really have a charity, and things I've seen, and then I kind of said a little prayer and said, and said, Lord, if I ever win this thing, this is what I'm going to do. And those 3 that I named, give $1 million. I mean, I always said that, so I'm going to stick to what I said. Because that's somebody you probably shouldn't lie to. No. That's not healthy.
Are you planning on getting like a financial planner or someone to help you navigate all
Yeah.
this?
Well, my wife's business, she's got a CPA and all that, so yeah, somebody and he's my second cousin on top of that, so he's a pretty good guy.
All right, Charles is wanting to get back home, so we're going to, need one more question?
Just one more picture of the.
All right, I'll let you take it.
How old are you?
66.
What's going through your mind holding that check?
Hurry up and get the money before something happens. I'm getting old. Is that good?
It's good. Congratulations. Thank you.